You what?
I can play if you want me to.
Oh, I'm not talking players. You want a ref too? What time is it? Ethan, all right, Ethan. All right, we got Ethan, Tom, and Steven. Are you staying here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was going to take my shirt off. So
Yeah, go ahead. I'm voicing over. So Ethan.
Okay.
And I think Tom is at the end line right now.
Yeah. Okay, Tom.
And Steven. All right, Tom, get there, choose, or get out. There you go.
I think, what's it called, the guy we just had and this fella are brothers.
Yes, they are. Brent and Ethan, yep.
Brent and Ethan.
Yep. All right, let's talk apparel. Let's talk apparel for this game. We all have pants. That's one thing.
Yes, we do.
Ethan needs to have all black shoes.
Yes.
This is only a camp. This is an extension of your season.
Yes, it is.
This is trying to get hired to a game. I can't trust that you're going to have those shoes on during a regular season game.
They're black, yeah. Nobody said anything about all black.
I believe the book says all black. You can get away with some light grays or something, but white, no. And I would say for Tom, right? I would say for Tom,
I'm the teacher.
get those sleeves from sticking out. We don't want little chicken wings sticking out.
He's too high too.
Yeah, it's our height.
Maybe short, but that doesn't mean that.
Right.
Three of us on this game?
Steve?
Steven.
That's what you want? Some guys go by Steven. Just want to make sure I'm calling by the right thing, that's all. I go by anything. Hey, dumb shit. Refs call me that. Or not the refs, the coaches call me that.
And then I may need you on 8 o'clock. Get a stop!
All right, guys, let's talk about Tom. Good signal, good communication. Hand reporting's a little better that way. I like your timing. You came out calmly. I would say as you come out early in the game especially, unless needed, keep your volume down. The volume of your voice is going to help indicate or help raise the energy in the gym. We want to keep the energy level and low. All right. There you go. Perfect. Ethan, one last thing, apparel-wise, lose the wristbands. We should be wearing, in all reality, no jewelry except for a wedding ring. And that's it. When we talk about college, which I know we're not right now, we get zero jewelry. So it gets even more strict. There you go, bust it. your reporting is actually high on that one. Your 11 was high. It was actually almost above your head. What I want it to be is eye level. Look at me on the film right now in the corner. This was your 11. We want your 11 to be equal to your eyes and your face. Equals to your eyes and your face. And the reasoning behind, and all three of you could pay attention to this, but the reasoning behind that is that one person is going to be reading your mouth from the table, or multiple books, possibly, and the other person is going to be looking at your hands and reading those. So we need to be able to read that and hear the mouth, or see the mouth, and we need to have the numbers equal to your face as well. Tom, never, ever, 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 ever backpedal. I'm going to come tell you right now personally. Never, ever, ever, ever backpedal. Three-point signals look really good there, guys. There's a lot of people, even at the college level and higher college level, that actually technically do the wrong signal. You guys did it right. Tom, and really minor on that two-pointer. I like your initial signal. You can see me on the film in the corner here. You went like this, then you went like this, then you went like this. Keep it down at 45, and if you put it above your shoulders, they start thinking that they might read it as a 3. So just keep it all down, 45. Dear Lord. I almost got killed. All right, Tom, three-point signal, I like it, right? Everything looked good from a mark and a finish. And this is minor, but something to think about. You don't have to try to implement. I'd rather work on the big things as opposed to the small things. This is a small thing, but something to consider is every time we mark a three-pointer, we're marking with our top. So if I'm facing basket, we mark with my top side hand, meaning the hand closest to the division line. If I'm on the other side of the floor, I mark with my right hand if I'm facing this basket. And then, of course, the finish is a finish. Like I said, it's really minor. I prefer if you have subs coming in and you're walking, keep the hand pointing at him. Okay. It's a lot easier for him to see. Right. And then he won't accidentally misread it and then think, oh, we're fine, because he's walking away. All right, Tom, you're kind of flat-lined with your shoulders to the end line as opposed to a 45-degree across the lane. And I'll kind of stand here in the corner and kind of show you on film what that looks like. So this is flat-lined, right in front of you, sorry. This is flat-lined, this is 45. We only open up the flat line is if we're helping in that corner, like if I'm in this corner, I'll help to my right side and say, okay, now I got this stuff. Now I'm done, I come back to 45. Common thing is that means if you're flatlining to the end line, that means you're watching everything and you're not paying attention to the lane. Versus 45 means I'm focusing on the lane and my partners can see that and they know where my attention is at. And they can adjust their attention based on that. See, we always want to be starting flat line to the sideline, right? Where shoulders are flat line to the sideline, and then if we need to, we can take a step up or down and we can adjust our shoulders based on the play that's right here. Otherwise, we're going to stay flat lined like this as a C. This is the only spot where T is where we 45 in. Because we have all of this real estate to watch, and that's where our focus point is. So we got to stay flat to the sideline. Does that make sense? The last part is you're in charge of number 1 and number 15 and number 3 and the shooter. So
I was going to say, don't I have that whole side?
You have the top 2 and number 3, the top 1 on this side and that guy. So find that position where you can see all 4 of those players. You might take a step up. Ethan, good communication. Take your time. You did a great job. You called the foul. You show where the ball is going to be. Now the players can get the ball there or whatever. And now I go to the table and report my foul. I come back and the ball should be there for me. And, obviously the last part is when there's subs in that scenario, right? You're taking the ball and you're the closest. Normally you'd be bringing the subs in because you're dealing with the ball. Now the center across the way will be bringing those subs in from that distance. Because you have to worry about taking the ball out and getting the thrower in ready and all that kind of fun stuff. Tom, good call, good communication. The only last part of that whole communication string, we got a white foul. We know we're going to have orange ball, but where are we taking the ball out? It could have been on your side. It could have been on Steven's side. It could have been on Ethan's end line, for that matter. Or it could have been bonus. See, there we got bonus. So taking that last little bit and saying, bonus sometimes sneaks up on us. And in this venue with the tables and whatnot, it's gonna happen. But we need to take a second and just say, where's the ball gonna go out? Because we don't know where the foul actually occurred. Maybe it could have been in the lane. It could have been in the keyhole. So we just need to tell them where you're gonna take the ball out, so that the offense and defense can plan accordingly from that. Hand it off, Tom. Hand off the subs and get out of there. He should have handed those subs to you. He should have blew his whistle and pointed right at you. I'll get them. But then you should have said, I got them, beep, and then take them. Oh yeah, so I was saying before, right? What I do is I line up here. Now I can, and I one step off the line, I can see those two. I just look over 11's shoulder in that case. Now I got all 4 of those in one picture. Ooh. One for White seems to be getting a little choppy with his screens. Uh-oh. Did we have a foul and a jump ball? I think Matt, the Waupaca coach, thought he called foul. So if we have a foul and a jump ball, definitely we cannot ignore that. We should definitely get together and say what happened first. Make it a quick combo. Make it a quick combo. Get together because somebody noticed your fist up and somebody noticed a hand up. Just get together, say, hey, I got to foul before the jump, or jump and then they had a little extra, jump first. Whatever the case is, just got to take care of it. All right, so here's the importance of when I mark a 3 or mark a 2 point, a possible 3, but it's a 2. The importance of using the top side or division line hand showed itself in that last play down here on White's end. We had a 2 point. Ethan, you marked it with your bottom side hand, which I'm glad you marked it at the 45 degree, but if you would have marked it with a top side hand, the books or table would have seen that a lot easier. And your partner or partners would have seen that a lot easier because it's technically a little higher above the players. Now, if I would have did it with the correct hand, right, then all I do is I run past the table and I just keep that at a 45-degree angle. And I don't have to wing it up in front of their face.
Pushing underneath down there, and I didn't see anything. That
on rebounds or?
Just on this one right here.
Oh, Waupaca's asking for that?
Yeah. I didn't see anything.
So now you bring it to the crew and you say, hey, he's asking for pushes on rebounds or whatever he's asking for, right? In this case, pushes. We all 3 need to be paying attention to that because he feels we might be missing something. And maybe we are. Or maybe he's just on a coach whim. But at least he's probably seen something. So you just say, hey coach, watch for it.
I think Brian's a big physical kid. I think he could, I think he will probably at some point in this game, but I didn't see that last one.
Get one that is not marginal. Get one that warrants a foul. Get it, and then you say, hey, there you go. The coach will help smile. Make sense? So kind of like off ball, we'll just find one and get it. Here we go. Ethan, oh, there you go. We gotta get numbers right. Let's talk about your signal on that and one. talk about the signal. It's going to be bing, off the shoulder. It looks very smooth. Bing, off the shoulder. And then I can come, the extension of that is bing, off the shoulder. I've got a made basket. Now I come up with the other hand, shooting one, and now we walk away. That looks very smooth. It looks very confident. I'm not drawing any kind of spectacular dunking something into a tank. Whoa. Let's talk positioning here.
All right.
Who are you in charge of right now?
I have
20, 3, 1, and shooter.
Do you think I
See?
should get up?
Yep. What I do is I go 3-point line here, and I should be able to see all 4. Oh, that could have been player control right there. That would have been a really good get for player control. All right, halftime? Whose ball we got?
When they're traveling, slapping, you guys gotta call that. I mean, you're calling every little thing.
We'll watch for that.
All right, I don't know if they switch arrow or not. I wasn't paying attention. What do we have right there? Bodies going down. Who hit the floor and why?
Orange at the floor.
White hit the floor too.
Right.
Coach is gonna be like, it's gotta be something. We got 2 bodies on the floor. I would agree. Did the defense do anything wrong? Obviously not, because we didn't call a foul. Did the offense do anything wrong?
I didn't see it, but
I would say yes. He lost control of the ball, and he went through that player. Knocked him to the ground. They actually got a shot off because of that. I would have went, boop, out of play, out of control, charge. Now we've got possession going that way for potential last second shot for them, because they, or whoever it was, should have gained possession out of that. Right? So actually it would have been White getting a plus on that one. Something to think about, right? And they sneak up on you, especially in the last second, or whatever. Those plays can sneak up on you. Just thinking about that now, you can be prepared for the next time that occurs.
Yeah, see,
That make sense?
Because when I'm busting down, and that's happening right in front of me, it's still not my PCA,
But we're also spread too right now.
Right.
We're transitioning, so our PCAs that grow exponentially. And then we have
that's why I'm asking.
Absolutely, yeah. We have to account for everybody in the middle of the pack, including that, because we're spread. We haven't really gotten into our front court set yet, so we have to now lend ourselves to other areas until we get those areas established. What do you guys have? What do you think is happening, good or bad, in this game?
I think
Play-wise, or anything to adjust?
To adjust? Well, all right, so we're still screwed up on the rotate or the switches for
Okay.
fouls. So explain that now that we have more time.
Oh yeah.
If I'm opposite table, I'm figuring I'm always going to table.
Why would you go over here? You had a foul. You had the foul, right? You
Yeah,
had
it
the
was
foul
his
at the
foul.
C, or is it?
Is this so we're gonna follow? We're gonna go to opposite now.
Yeah,
We're gonna go long ways.
No free throws. You don't need to go table side. Just announce it and slide.
Yeah.
So is it only because it was no free throws? Okay.
But if there had been free throws,
Well, then there was one. You had free throws on the next one. You did. And you came across and stayed there.
Yep.
You didn't. There's no reason for you to come to table side.
even if there's
No.
The way we play it is, I mean, the way the book says it is, you should long switch, right? But don't grimace me yet. But if the trail has already left, or we've grown too wide apart, just report it and go back and keep. And otherwise, we're causing all this mass transition around the floor. Does that make a little bit? It takes some practice, by all means. White ball. All right, so we have confusion about jump ball. Two things to take note of here is when we end at half, we should have somebody always go over and make sure the arrow is correct. Watch them switch the arrow, or ask them if they have already switched the arrow. Then when we walk away from the table, we tell our other two partners, hey, we have orange ball when we come back. If we come back from our halftime and we come back on the floor and it's back to white again, somebody needs to explain that to us, why they changed it, or maybe they accidentally changed it twice, which is possible here. Or they forgot to change it or something. Second part is all three of us should remember that it's orange ball. We should be able to collectively know that all three of us know it's orange ball. And the last part, and this is a small trick, and I do it even in high school varsity games, I even do it in college games. I never trust the table when it comes to possession. I put enough trust in them, but I still keep my own system. And that would be an extra whistle in the pocket, or a chapstick, or a something, and I put the pocket in whichever, if I'm facing the table, it would be whichever pocket the possession arrow would go. So in this case, I would put it in my left pocket because we're talking about.
I just didn't trust it.
What's that?
I had orange, and I just didn't trust it at all.
Yeah, we don't know if they changed it or didn't change it or whatever. Did you have the pocket going?
I have a quarter in my pocket.
See, there we go, or a quarter in your pocket. I keep a chapstick. All right, Ethan, get up here on the line. Yep. Straddle that free throw line extended unless you're forced off of it, or you need to go off of it. How's it going, buddy? Yeah, mic'd up right now, so it's not too long. Good. Voice note for these guys. Yeah, it's on video too, so maybe they could sit me look like a douchebag over in the corner doing all kinds of signals and to myself like I'm a crazy person.
Well, we know you're halfway.
Yeah, true. There's a travel. That was a travel. Jump stop, and then used one of his other feet as a pivot. That means he changed pivots. All right, Tom, we only want to have one official marking the three-pointers. If you see your partner has it up and he's sticking with it, you either looked in the wrong area or it was on the line between the two of you. And either way, one of them, only one official takes the three-pointer. The point is that we don't want to have four eyes watching the shooter go up, down, we want to have 2 eyes watching the shooter go up, down, and the other set of eyes, along with the lead, watching the paint for illegal rebounding action, holds, anything. All right, Tom, if I were to time your 10-second count against the clock, I would venture to say it would accurately be, I would say it's somewhere around 15 to 17 seconds. Yeah, no problem. All right, Tom, this is one I hope you guys, I don't remember, I think I might have got you on it, right? The count it is this.
Okay.
Boom, 2, we're shooting 1.
Okay.
So I talked about it on film. I can't recall if it was you or Tom for sure on that one. Something you all three could probably review and smooth that. It looks really, really crisp and clean and confident. So Tom, pay attention to that. You can probably hear it on her talking, but that's definitely one worthwhile to crisp up. I actually just learned it last year, or the year before. I did a variety of things, and doing that mechanic, I found has been the most effective mechanic for doing an and one. Again, it's finding out what works best for you, communication with your partners. We don't want to draw a lot of attention to ourselves when we have an and one. Let the players have the attention. We don't want to come out and do this big whiz bang, smack it down on the ground, and then we're not trying to make the Newsline 9 reel. All right, Ethan, next part of positioning here at C. Exactly. All right. Engage, right? I like it. All right, here's something to pay attention for here on this. We might see it this play. 11 here might be making a cut. He's getting chucked. He's getting chucked as a cutter. See if we can catch it on game film right now. This play that just happened right here is still in the same play. He just didn't get a chance to get his proper cut. And he actually got rhythm, speed, balance. He got knocked off of his balance, knocked off of his rhythm as a cutter. So we're going to call a foul. We're going to go to the table. It'll be chucking cutter. Up, down, rebound. Vlade Divac. Wow.
Is that a correct switch there? You should have gone over
What's
the
that?
table side to report that, correct?
On that one there?
Yeah.
Yeah, he went table side. Yep, that was right. Yep, absolutely. What I like from that play call, Ethan, is that you showed attention to do. We showed attention to up, down, rebound. So you worried about the shooter going up, you worried about the shooter coming down, and came down safely in that aspect. And then we worry about rebounding with all the rest of the players. Now, from your angle, coach's angle, opposing coach's angle, whatever, was it a foul, yes or no? I would go with a foul. I'm standing right here by you, I would have gone with a foul. Was it acted as well? Yes. But it was still a foul. Tony's getting mauled. Tony's getting mauled. Tony's still getting mauled. He's working hard. Coach is now filling your ear, saying we need to call that. He's giving you some beef right now, Tom. So that would help me raise my ear and say, hey, are we not calling things correctly? There we go. That helps a lot. Hey, triple whistle. And you know what? It's absolutely warranted right there. Held ball, players on the floor, absolutely triple whistle. I'll take it. And you know what? That helps players stop doing whatever they might be doing in that pile. Let's see if Waupaca. Tom, we need to slow down and tell us what's happening after the foul. We need Tom to tell us what's happening after that foul, right?
I had no idea where he was going with
Are we taking it to the end line? Are we shooting bonus? Exactly. So, knowing that, right? Knowing that, if we get an opportunity, you just say, Tom, you need to tell us where the ball's going out, or are we shooting free throws? That's a good call. Steven, good call. Technically in high school, and we were just talking about rotations and whatnot. Technically in high school, you should be still going table side, and Ethan should have came over, right? That would only, a report and go is only valid if we have a foul, like an offensive foul or something that we'd be going the long ways. That's the one where you should have gone table. Only if we had a foul and we would go long ways is where you would just go 11 and go.
Well, I was going to ask you about what was going on down here, but
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, did Tom report that foul? And he didn't even go up to the table either? Yeah, that's. Now I think about it, you're right. He did have an and one. Yeah, Tom, why don't you take a look at that in film? We're at about 5 minutes left in the game. I think you had an and one down in Orange. I think Orange 20. Have a good game, man. And I don't recall what happened. I don't recall. You obviously remained down in lead, so I don't know if you came up table side to report the foul or passed it off to Ethan to report. I wasn't paying attention, but. Ethan, don't forget we have to have 5 second closely guarded counts. Start it right away. Defense is doing their due diligence to play defense. Defense is doing their due diligence. They're working hard to get that 5 second count. We should give them that honor. Because God forbid we still need to have it, and then I got to call it, and then I got to start winding up. Now I'm already 2 seconds too late. That's a good call. That's a good call. Let's see what we do when we report it. Spit the whistle. All right, Ethan, let's talk about this a little bit longer. That's a great call. On spot, good, all mechanics good there. You had a brisk jog out to the table, great. You went a little too far, just need to get to the reporting area. You don't need to get up into the table's lap. But what we need to do is we need to say, count the basket, foul on, or not foul on. Orange 11, hit, 1 shot. Important thing is we count the basket first to the table, then we report white 11 or orange 11 or whoever's got the foul, right? And then what violation was it? I get a hit, and then what's the result? 1 shot. And then I turn around and I tell my partner, 1 shot. All right, Steven, I'm glad you marked your 2s like that. You actually did a really good job there. Your initial mark of the 2 was towards the end line. Instead of, let's mark it towards the division line, and then we don't have to change hands, right? When you marked it, then you came back and remarked it to throw the table. If I just do my one hand, all I have to do is go point, kind of turn around and go to the table, and I don't have to change hands. It looks very, very smooth. Film supports the whole thing. Who's got clock? You do, Ethan. Yours.
What?
Your clock.
My clock?
Yep, opposite table, top side.
How am I going to see that clock?
I know, I understand. Here it's a little harder, but we got to try to practice what we preach.
In theory, if something is like that, that was where maybe you try and force it so that that goes there. If there's
You
a
could.
ball,
You could definitely pregame that, or at least halftime that, and say, "Hey, clock situation is shit here. We're gonna make this adjustment." And we could very well say, "Hey, whoever's there, whether it's C or let's get out of the way, whoever's C or T, just takes it because they have visual." Now, are they gonna be looking at the clock anyways? Absolutely not. So, take it as you wish, I guess.